Mic? The mic? A very good morning to all the parents, children, and my lovely teachers. So, students, how many of you have been at PNC earlier? Okay, so I want to hear from you. So that the ones who are crying may probably will join you. Let's try this good morning once again, okay? Let me see if you've had breakfast. Good morning, children. No, I don't think 2 months of holidays was enough. You've not eaten food. More energy. Let's try once again. Let me see how much energy you've got during holidays, okay? Good morning. Lovely. One more try. Give your full energy, okay? Good morning. Wow. What a lovely energy. Only fear was the roof should not come down. So, with that, a very warm welcome to all the students and parents, lovely parents who are present here on this weekend, very, very precious weekend. I understand how precious the weekend is, but definitely, okay, I feel a lot of noise here. If we feel that the children will be comfortable with the teachers, can we take the children to the next room so that whatever I speak to the last benchers, also my voice is loud and clear. Parents, if you feel that your children may be comfortable with the teachers in the next room, we'll arrange for some teachers to look after them. Good morning. Okay, Maria ma'am, can we have children being taken to the next room? Teachers, can I have some of you collecting the children? Take them to the next room. That ma'am. We're not forcing anyone, only if they are comfortable, only then. All right. Um, and this is how our classrooms are going to sound for next couple of weeks till the children settle down. The point being, I do understand that some of you, this might be the first time ever that the child is going to step out of the house and to this huge school. Several questions that might be running through your mind. In this huge school, will somebody take care of my child? Will my child be comfortable? Will she or he be able to express his needs? Hunger, washroom, where? Will the teacher be nice, kind, or will she not listen? How will the aunties be? I completely understand when you send a 3-year-old. In fact, the students who've been here in the past, I'm completely aware in past so many years that the 2 months of vacation after that, however experienced, however confident they were, they get back to the comfort zone because they were all pampered by parents, by grandparents, in some cases by great grandparents, and they are back to square one. It takes us the entire month of June to just settle them down. Some unique cases, we find that even the parents have the separation anxiety. But parents, I'm here to assure you that all the teachers that we have, they are nice, kind, gentle, qualified, and highly trained. Trust the system, trust the teachers. Your children are in good hands. One thing which I would like to reiterate is never think that sometimes when the children are very comfortable, they start liking the teachers. Let's not do a comparison between a school and a home. We know that we are in a partnership for the well-being and for the growth and progress of the children. So it's always you and us together in this journey, right? There's never ever a comparison between home and school. Another thing is how we teach. We give a lot of importance. I'm sure that you've heard in the past from either the admission counselors or the teachers, students who've been here earlier, part of Cambridge Early Years program. Cambridge Early Years program is a complete play-based curriculum. Now, there's so much of importance to play-based at this age when the children are at such a tender age of between 3 to 6. The brain is still developing. It is not fully developed. So the kind of memories, the kind of environment, the kind of people around, how we nurture them, how we bring them up, that really matters much more than just about ABCs. The ABCs, 1, 2, 3s happened with everyone. Everyone in this world has survived that. So it's not just about numeracy, literacy, or any of those. More so in the initial months, it would be about, for us, it would be about the child's well-being, they settling down, they feeling this is an extension of their home. They have to start trusting, they have to start liking their teachers, their co-teachers, their aunties in the classroom, so the entire system. And as I said, there's maybe we can have a complete day talking about the importance of play-based. Why? Because there are so many hidden lessons, which are involved in play. They will definitely learn their literacy. It definitely happens through the play as well. The point would be more about them starting to like the school, starting to like the curriculum, starting to like the philosophy of the school, how we are nurturing, how we are training, how we are helping them grow into the system. Remember that every child runs on their own clock. Never ever get into comparing children. That my neighbor's child is also the same age, but he can write 1 to 100. My child is doing only this much. Very obvious, especially with the young parents when you spend little time in your society in the parks where all the mothers and the fathers they come in your social gatherings. That's a common conversation, and you start comparing that it's about a particular school teaching 1 to 100, 1 to 50, 1 to 20, or whatever it is. Remember, your child in Cambridge curriculum, whatever, how much ever they're going to learn it for life, because every single concept that we teach them, it's about depth. You will find that your child is going to be able to operate numbers and not just chant numbers. He or she is not just going to um, parrot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not about that. You will see how beautifully they will handle these numbers. On that note, actually, I was sometime back. I was talking to some parents in a group where I have a classic example of last year's early years 3. During my morning rounds, when I go, I just stepped in a class and they had just finished a session on um, the concept taught to them was a double. The teacher had just finished doing some exercise, some activities, and they were done. They were just relaxing, having the snacks and all of that. And a little chat with the children, I discovered that double was the topic, which was my inquisitiveness. The teacher in me did not go away. And I struck a conversation with a couple of children. When I asked her, they explained me, of course, what double was. They showed me in the book, which was still half opened. They could explain me there. The teacher in me never goes away. I just gave a little challenge to this girl who was talking to me, and I asked her, all right, go and count how many children are there in the class. They had just finished double concept with 1-digit number. And there were 13 or 12 children present in the class at that particular moment. So she counted 12. I said, okay, now if I want to make double of this, imagine that's a little higher concept, right? If I have to make double of this. So there was a little chat which happened among these 3, 4 children, this, that, and all of that. Somebody started counting on the fingers and things like that. Another child suggested, he held hands of another child and said, come, let's go count them 2 times. These 2 children believed me, and I was stunned. They went around counting all these children twice. Now, isn't that a strong foundation? Now, to me, that is learning. And this is how we say that it is a play-based learning. When the concept is so much sure, so much thorough, rather than just being able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I'm not stepping into in which age we are living, AI, technology, I'm not stepping into that. So what becomes even more important is that the foundation, the concept has to be crystal clear. Another, I'm sure that the coordinator, Ms. Mania, is going to take you through the entire curriculum, and she also will explain to you in detail how you can communicate with us on day-to-day basis. There's a ERP channel through which you communicate. She will speak more in detail. But only thing which I want to conclude is to say that breathe, trust, Trust the system, trust the teachers. Enjoy these years with your children because they really fly by too fast. So, till the time your children are so young, they are in these early years, enjoy every moment. A little note, since the stage is mine, and a little hero is here with me. I want to a little parental tip which I will not lose this moment, and I want to say is how much ever busy your life is, work will always be there. Your office is always going to demand more and more and more work all the time. But this phase of your child in your life as well is not coming back. And I know that they are a piece of your heart. So please treat them very, very gently. Grab these moments, make time for them. There has to be, and I'm saying very mindfully, there has to be that quality time, at least 15-20 minutes without any distractions, without multitasking, and multitasking covers everything in the world, where you actually look into the eyes of your child and have a conversation of their age level, conversation age appropriate. That is something which is, and do that every single day, because that's when your child is going to have that kind of rapport, that belief, that trust, the transparency to open up and speak anything. And I'm not limiting my conversation just to early years because this is where the journey begins. So never neglect that 15-20 minutes of undivided attention for the most precious thing in your life. And I'm repeating that. They are treasure. I don't think there is anything else. Unanimously in this entire hall, everybody, if I have to ask you that, are your children the biggest priority in your life? And to prove that, we can do the show of hands, right? Is my child my biggest priority in life? Can we have a show of hands? Right? So, undoubtedly, right? I need this assurance from you that minimum of 15-20 minutes I'm going to spend with my child on every single day, come what may. Another something which I recently had read and I want to share that is never live in a guilt. A lot of young parents feel that, is my neighbor, see my neighbor's child is doing so well, that comparison, right? Am I not a good mother? Am I not a good father because I'm not having time? I'm all the time running from pole to pole, back to back, deadlines after deadlines. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Please share your stories with your child in simple words. As they grow, they will appreciate you. They will appreciate all the hard work. But while all this is happening, my first point, I'm circling back to my first point. Make sure to give that time on daily basis to your child, right? So there's no need of that guilt because children are really going to look up to you, and the biggest victory a parent has is when the child has surpassed their parents' best, right? We are all winners when that happens. So, on that note, have a great year along with us. It's a journey that we run together. And now I'm going to welcome early years coordinator, Miss Maria. She is going to take you through the entire processes, how we run early years curriculum at PNC. Thank you very much and have a great year. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I am so happy and excited to welcome you all for our new academic session 26-27. So I am here to take you through our early years program where we focus on building strong foundation for our children. So as my slide says, a happy beginning for a lifelong learning. Okay, why do you think early years matters? So, early years is the most important stage of a child's development. At this stage, children learn best through play, exploration, and hands-on experience. This stage also shapes children in being confident, and their communication skills also matters. So, this is not just about academics, but also about the overall development of a child. So while I speak about why Cambridge Early Years. So Cambridge Early Years is an international curriculum where we focus on developing confidence and independence in learners. While I keep repeating developing confidence and independence, we definitely do it. So it goes beyond memorization and encourages children to think, explore, and understand concepts more meaningfully. So here we have our approach. Next. So we focus more on hands-on experience, active learning, and a well-balanced curriculum where play-based learning is a must and smooth transition to our primary years. So our teaching approaches, if you see about our teaching approaches, our classroom teaching normally happens through activities, stories, and interactions, making learning enjoyable and meaningful for our children. We focus more on playway activities, interactive sessions, and stories with phonic sessions as well. So here I have collected some pictures of a fun learning experience that we had. If you see, all our activities have an objective. While we say it is play-based, hands-on experience, we do have an objective. If you see the first picture here of the storytelling, it builds confidence and speaking skills and also encourages children to imagine new things on their own. Likewise, all our object activities have an objective. So there is another picture there where the children are very happily playing with the sand. So playing with the sand generally strengthens the fine motor muscle, which is much required for writing, and it provides the sensory exploration as well. So this is our lovely classroom. So we ensure a safe and engaging classroom where child feels very comfortable to explore and learn. So we focus on developing all these key areas which helps children to grow holistically. So we cover on communication language, mathematics, let's explore, creative expression, physical development, and personal, social, and emotional development as well. So this is about the assessment method. While we do not stress children with exams, instead we observe and track their growth through activities and portfolios. So we will be giving you a portfolio documentation at the end of the year where you can see your child's progress from day one throughout the year in the portfolio. And we will be having our assessment for learning, which will be sent every alternate month to parents to track your child's learning journey and then check together. We have check together, which is also called as baseline assessment, which is designed only for EY2. So teachers will talk to you in detail about this while we go down to the classroom. I'll just give you an overview. So check together is a child-friendly digital assessment conducted at the beginning and the end of the year. We show children interactive slides and ask age-appropriate questions to understand their listening skills, communication skills, numeracy, thinking skills, and observation skills. So this is not a test, but it is just a tool to understand each child's learning and to track their process. So this is our most favorite part, parent partnership. So if you see, we will be sending you newsletters of academically whatever we have done and some pictures of your children every alternate month. And we'll be having our PTM, official PTMs, where we discuss about your child's progress, and parent engagement activity. So in parent engagement activity, we invite parents to our class for some events, and you will be sitting with your children and doing some activities with your children where you get engaged with your child as well the teacher in the class. So we believe that parents are our partners, and together we support our child's development. So our entire early years goal, at our early years, we nurture happy, confident and independent learners, building a strong foundation for the future. Here I have a picture of our little graduates of academic year 25-26. So if you see our early years curriculum split chart, it clearly says we have 20% of curricular academics and 80% of co-curricular and art. So I repeat, we again focus more on holistic development of the child to bring in the confident and independent learners. So can I know how many new parents are here? Answer, please. Thank you. Can I know how many EY1 parents are here? So we EY1 academic year 26-27 EY1 parents. Okay, I will be introducing your grade teachers. So yeah, so after the session is over, grade teachers will take. You can go with the grade teacher to the respective classroom. They will explain you about our regular routine in detail. So here we have our enthusiastic early years team. Let's welcome Miss Hina and Miss Malavika. So Miss Hina and Malavika will be our EY1 teachers. Can we give them a big round of applause? Thank you. So next, here we have Miss Udaya and Miss Bani Shri. They will be handling EY2A. Can I have the hands of EY2A parents? Thank you. So next we have our EY2B teachers, Miss Jennifer and Miss Sharanya. Do we have EY2B parents here? Hands up please. Okay, thank you. So next we have Miss Maria Selvi and Miss Aditi, who will be handling EY2C. Do we have EY2C parents here? Okay, then moving on to EY3A. So I will be handling EY3A with Miss Sneha. And we have EY3B facilitators, Miss Lakshmi and Miss Divya. Next we have our EY3C facilitators, Miss Vijay Lakshmi and Miss Grace. So this is our EY academic team, and also we have five. This is okay. So here we have on the screen Mr. Fayez, who is a theatre teacher. So he will be teaching theatre for our early years children. So the team doesn't end here. I would like to invite our PE department as well. Here we have Mr. Ravi, our sports coordinator. He's done master's degree in physical education. Next we have Mr. Roshan. So Mr. Roshan is our skating coach. He's a national and international skater. So next let's have Miss Shushmita. So she is a PE coach. She is a national level hockey and state level athlete. So next can we have Miss Ritika, our swimming coach. So she is a state level swimmer. And we also have another coach, swimming coach, who is not here at the moment, Mr. Nandesh. He is also our national level swimmer as well. Yeah. So this is our early years complete team. We'll be handling with your children for the academic year. Once again, he is Mr. Nandesh, our swimming coach, national level swimmer, competitive coach, ASCA certified coach. So once again, I welcome you for our academic section 26-27. Now, our teachers will be taking you to your respective child's classroom and we will discuss more in detail. Can I have the EY1 parents to please?
ரொம்ப அர்ஜென்ட்டா போயிட்டேனா ரொம்ப ரன் த்ரூ பண்ணிட்டேனா
You can pick your child from the opposite room and go along with EY1 teacher. Parents, you can pick your child from the opposite room.
there are so many EY1 parents kite YouTube or something.
While EY1 are ready to go, can we have EY2A parents, please?
We can just pause. Everyone is chaos. So we get some ventilation in the room. It's too suffocating. 10 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ ರಶ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ My thank you should be visible, no? You come forward.
Can we have EY2B parents?
Wait, let them go. Oh yeah. Take it. Take it. Robin sir, she can take, no? Tumba, this is yours.